Welcome to VLearn. This is session 6 of Management Research Development. Next, the table of contents includes like scientific and technical manpower, budgeting, partnership in innovation. Then further we will cover the different steps for motivating the partnership, partners, types of partnership, technologies, requirement for successful partnership in innovation, HRM issues in innovation and R&D, function skills matrix, performance appraisal, morale and motivation, stimuli for creativity, team leadership and R&D management, which includes a group and team. Then at last we will discuss the hygiene factors. Hygiene factor give rise to different theories and modules of teamwork that we are going to cover. Team process, stages of team building, team stages and outcomes, personality traits for leaders, and core team structure. So this was the list of the topic that we are supposed to cover in today's session. So the first topic of today's session is scientific and technical manpower. Basically, research and development professional can be categorized into research and development personnel, which includes different leadership behavior and leadership style, because a person is identified with their leading style and behavior. Next is budgeting. A budgeting is a planning device which translates plans into the financial terms. Budgeting includes the approaches to the budget, which are like patriarchal approach, squeaky wheel gets the grease, formula funding, planning, programming and budgeting system, zero-based budgeting, and hybrid. These are the different approaches that we are using in the budget for the sake of planning. Now, let us discuss about the role of innovation in the partnership. Partnership basically involves the understanding and arrangement between two or more organizational entities which are joined together to make the new product successful. Yes, partnership basically involves the joining together of two different organizational entities so that a new product can be successfully launched or can be successfully produced. Now, the reasons for the need of partnership in innovations are to minimize the cost of carrying out the research and development cost, need for clubbing together expertise and skills, needs need for accessing and collecting latest information on the information or innovation, locational advantages for the partners. So this was the list of the reasons which has specifies the need of partnership in innovation. Now there are different steps for motivating the partnership. If you want to motivate all other people or to some company people to get participate in the partnership, so for that purpose you need to do some kind of motivation, and the steps for motivations are like that. The first step includes discovering the interest of the various partners. Whosoever will be the part of your partnership, firstly it is the first step, prime step in the motivating process to discover the interest of the various partners. The next stage includes stating those interests in order of merit. Means we have to prioritize those interests so that meritorious interest can be generated in the first instance. Next includes qualifying these interests in terms of money, values, and additional skills. Then creating options that meet the interest of the various partners. Means after discovering, after getting interest list and qualifying this interest, the next point is we need to create some option that meet the interest of the various partners. And if in the implementation of that interest, if there is some sort of conflict, so that may be resolved in the next steps of motivation. That is resolving conflict that may arise. So this is the way that how we can motivate different participants for the partnership. Now the partners in innovation includes the idea generators, engineering organizations, prototype fabricators, testing agencies, organizations for protecting intellectual property rights, the technological development funding agencies, technology transfer organization. These are the partners which actually participate to bring about the innovation at the business level. Right? Now there are different types of partnership. The first one is mother license partnership concept. Second is partnership where the inventor himself set up the project. Partnership in promoting rural technologies. The compulsory partnership and raw material collector as a partner. So this is the kind of partnership which is being supported at different level of the organization. Now let's talk about the rural technologies. Rural technology includes the market, research and development institutes, the demonstration project, and the propagator. Market forces to take over. Research and development institute focus on to the innovation part. Demonstration project highly focus on to the government's role in the implementation of the rural technologies, while the propagator helps the NGO organization or non-government organizations so that the rural development can be possible. Requirements for the successful partnership in innovation are knowledge of facts. And innovation is a byproduct of the knowledge. So the first requirement for the successful partnership is that the concerned thing should have, or the concerned person should have, the proper knowledge of the facts and figure. Then these knowledge should be communicated with the help of good communication and negotiation skills. These are the two important skills which helps to materialize any sort of partnership. I am repeating, that is good communication skills and negotiation skills. These are two important skills which actually participate in the partnership. Human resource management issues in innovation and research and development. It is initiated by the discovery invention, which include different phases. The first phase, which is called as an adoption phase, which involves research, discovery, invention, design, development, planning, production, and sale. In the next phase, there is a refinement phase, which includes design, development, planning, production, and sale. In the third phase, which is called as a generalization phase, which further includes design, development, planning, production, sale, which is being terminated by the diffusion supersession. So these are the different stages of innovation in the field of HRM and R&D. Now there are different HRM issues in the innovations. There are different dimensions in the HRM, which includes planning, analyzing personal needs, selecting, hiring qualified personnel, performance appraisal, appraising the performance of the personnel to estimate the value of performance, morale and motivation, action to stimulate the interest of a person in an activity, career development includes empowerment, education, and training. All these things comes under the human resource management, which includes education, training, and empowerment. There is a matrix which is called as a function skills matrix, which has different decision skills or different skill set for performing that function. If the function is planning, then quantitative skills includes forecasting, decision skills include generalizing and evaluating alternatives, relationship skills includes get the organizational acceptance, empirical skills includes anticipatory intelligence on market, and conceptual skills includes integrate divisional plans. There are different functions like planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and coordinating. They are said to be the management functions basically. So, for all these different functions, we require different skill set to perform different sort of work. Like in directing, we require as a leadership and motivation skills to maintain the relationship. Similarly, for controlling, the decision rules must be having decision skills must be there, and for coordinating functions, conflict avoidance is the only decision, right? Now, next topic is performance appraisal, which includes encouraging risk taking, demanding innovation, and generating or adopting new ideas. Because appraisal or performance appraisal is a kind of improvement process, and improvement cannot be done or it cannot be achieved until and unless the person or the organization will not take any sort of risk. So, to evaluate the performance of an employee of a process, need to discuss about the risk taking attitude and how demanding is the innovation and the way of generating new ideas. All these parameters are responsibly all these parameters are actually responsible for the performance appraisal. Next is morale and motivation. Morale and motivation can be enhanced with the help of different parameters like physiological factors, safety factors, social factor, self-esteem factors are there to increase the morale and motivation, and at last actualization. And when we talk about the physiological factors, which includes hunger, thirst, sleep, etc. Safety includes security and protection from danger. Social includes belonging to groups, social activities, love, friendship. They all are the social parameters which help us to increase the morale. And self esteem means self respect, status, recognition. These are the factors which actually help you to increase your morale and get motivated for all other things. Actualization means growth or personal development. Accomplishment is there. All these parameters helps you to get a positive motivation in terms of increased morale. Now there are different stimuli for creativity because creativity is that spark which is not generated automatically. It is being generated with the help of some stimuli. And these stimuli can be in the form of management awareness and recognition, challenging problems, clear company objectives give rise to the stimuli for generating the creativity, freedom for creativity, financial rewards, promotional recognitions, and awards. All these factors are actually acting as a stimulating agent to bring about the creativity in the organization at the management level also, so that the people can become more aware and they should be rewarded with a proper reward to motivate the people for generating more activity or more creativity. Deterrence refers to the excessive control over the R&D project. If the R&D project is being controlled at a highest level, then overemphasis on the economical justification will give rise to the deterrence. It is an arbitrary project assignment. Team. What is team? Two or more than two persons when working together for the accomplishment of a common goal, then this team is called as a this working team. Working people are collectively called as a team. And leader is a person who directs the action, opinions of others and leads the team. लीडर वो होता है जो आपको डायरेक्शंस देता है कि आपको क्या करना है, आपके ओपिनियन को समझता है और आपको लीड करने में आपकी हेल्प करता है. दैट इज लीडर डायरेक्ट्स द एक्शन, opinions of others and leads the team. Now let's learn about the leadership and research and development management, that is the group or team. Now individual effort keep on increasing. Let us learn this scenario, that is little sharing of ideas and information, or this develop into the exchange of feelings and sharing of data. Basically, let's talk from the very bottom. When lots of people they work as a team in the organization, then for most of their work they interdepend on each other, and interdependency can be enhanced, or it can be this problem can be resolved by the help of with the help of free communication. And if the exchange of ideas will be free, people will just, if they feel some kind of problem, they just go to the concerned person, and they if they will be having free communication, then in this way of communication a trust will be developed between two parties because of the exchange of informations and ideas. So it will help to bring about the independenceness among the people, among the organization, among the different departments. So individuality keep on increasing. When individuality keep on increasing, then teamwork keep on decreasing. So the proper flow of communication must be maintained, because the trust is a kind of turning point for the team approach. If trust is there, it means elimination of fear is there. Similarly, if free communication is there, it leads to the progressive development which accelerates rapidly following establishment of the trust. Right? Different theories and models of teamwork includes theory X states that person always dislikes work. Yes, it is true. Persons always dislike work, avoid responsibility, and money is the prime motivator. Theory Y states that the person are self-directed and have self-control. Self-imposed discipline is there. Rewards motivates commitment to objectives. So there are basically two kinds of teamwork. So one is that need to be motivated, and other is self-directed. So as Herzberg states that there are some hygiene factor and motivator. And hygiene factors are working conditions and supervision. They are the factors which are actually responsible for the motivator. Hygiene factors includes not only the working condition and supervision, rather monetary compensation, and motivators are achievement, recognition, growth and advancement in the work. Adair model consists of task need achieving objectives. Team needs teamwork. Individual needs individual. Responsibilities, motivations and potentials. Team process. Team is a group of two or more than two people which combine together to achieve a common goal. So team process includes the fulfillment of the task, maintenance of the team, and self orientation. Stages of team building. Forming at this stage, goals are unclear and team members lack commitment. Storming means it is the type of prototype of sound team. There is a feeling of concern for others and their viewpoint also. Norming, the work is more methodological and procedures are followed by the team members. Performing means this is a stage where the leadership style is as per the situation and adequate utilization of the energy of individual in the team. Right? Team stages and outcome is like that. If the people are more aware, then conflict may rise or it may decrease also. Ultimately, it can give rise to the cooperative environment also, which will enhance the productivity of the organization. But awareness can be bring about by the satisfaction, acceptance, pride, belongingness, and support. So basically, there are different entities which actually participate or it keep on revolving in the organization. Like awareness give rise to conflict, conflict give rise to the cooperation, cooperation give rise to productivity, productivity helps to increase the separation, productivity also give rise to the achievement. So ultimately, there are different stages which help us to get the outcomes. Leadership behavior and style. Behavior refers to the way a person acts, reacts or conduct himself. किस तरह से एक पर्सन एक्शन रिएक्शन परफॉर्म करता है और अपने आप को कंडक्ट करता है, दैट ऑल थिंग्स कम्स अंडर द कैटेगरी ऑफ बिहेवियर. देयर इज अ सिचुएशनल लीडरशिप ऑल्सो, दैट इज द यूज ऑफ अथॉरिटी बाय लीडर और द एरिया ऑफ फ्रीडम फॉर सबऑर्डिनेट. सबऑर्डिनेट टेल्स करते हैं, दे टेल्स was given. Tells means make decision and announce it. Sells means make decision and explain it. Consult means get suggestion then makes the decision. Share means defines limits and lets group make decision. Delegates means allow subordinate to function within the defined limits. So this is basically the leadership behavior and style. Right? Now, what are the personality traits of the leader? There are different personality traits of the leaders like honesty, competence, credibility, inspiring, courageous, and forward looking. Right? Members are expected to play different roles as a coordinator, shaper, plant, monitor, implementer, resource investigator, teamwork, and finisher. Core team structure includes program manager. Program manager can be of customer service, manufacturing, quality, marketing, engineering, which further give rise to the development of the team. Before we end, there is a do it yourself exercise for you. The first question is about what are the personality traits of the leaders. You have to explain each and every one, every trait with proper example. And the second question is about the steps for motivating the partnership. So after going through with this slideshow, you will be able to give the answer of these two questions. Right? With this, we are going to finish this session. Thank you.